Within these walls, home is just a word, a fairy tale I'd heard that always kept me searching. Within these walls, home is now the place of refuge and escape. Serenity surrounds me. A miracle is happening to me.
Gotta get my tea.
Learning what our home can be. Within these walls, I have learned to fly, to take charge of my life, and find the peace inside me. Within these walls, we love and work and play, finding joy along the way. And now I want to stay within these walls.
Come on in, everybody.
Within these walls, my thoughts would pull me down. I wouldn't look around to see that love surrounds me.
Okay, folks, this is falling out of my lap. I'm going to set it on the ground so I don't drop it on the floor. I'll drop it through the deck. Yep, here we are, sitting on the deck. I got to stay in the shade because it blows my face out if I get in the sunbeam. I have my tea. I haven't had any tea in a couple of days and I've been missing it. Just missing my tea. Been drinking water. Anyway, folks, get on in here. I'm on my front porch, surveying my garden and my peppers and my tomatoes and my hibiscus, cilantro and basil. It's all coming along nicely. So get on in here. Oh, this tea smells wonderful. So I was pouring my water out of my tea kettle and a little flying bug flew out of it. So I ended up having to do it twice. And it is Father's Day. Justin called Robert earlier. Now, Robert is not Justin's dad, but he's been around Justin for 23 years. So he said, Justin said, you think Robert's taking a nap? Or I said, no, he's out in Treehouse having lunch. So he got to talk to Justin. I think they're going to go see Ethan at camp. So Justin gets to see his son. So it's all good. It's all good. Just relaxing and enjoying the afternoon and not doing much of anything. I have. I've decluttered a little. I've cleaned out a dresser drawer. And I suggest, this week we're going to be in zone 4, which is our bedrooms. And I cleaned out my dresser drawer and rearranged things. So I have jeans, I have tights, and I have capris. So I've put them in this big drawer, and I like the way it's done. Yeah, I've sorted them per color and style, and I've gotten all that done because I'm not going to wear many jeans this summer. I'll wear jean capris, but not really blue jeans, unless it's cold. So everybody say a prayer for Mark. He belongs to Leanne, and he is a firefighter, first responder in Cedar Mountain, North Carolina, and they have a call. Somebody has had a seizure at Triple Falls, and that's in DuPont State Forest. So say a prayer. They have to go in and rescue him, and that's it's a pretty steep hike down in there. I don't know who's posting a phone number, but they need to be blocked because we don't post our phone numbers in here. That's just wrong. Don't do that. Because it could be a spammer or troll. Who knows? So keep marking your prayers and all the first responders from Cedar Mountain. Jack is a first responder too in Brevard, and they're probably on call right with them. Yep, he's in the middle of a rescue, and that's some tough. If it's warm out, it really makes it hard on them because they're having to carry a grown man out on a gurney, and it's really, they have to be carried. So you're 4 people or 6 people are carrying somebody out, and then they have to stage it where they take off to the next group. And I've seen them practicing. So everybody drink up. That just hits the spot. Just hits the spot. Leanne and I have been brainstorming again today about our virtual conference that we're having on Sunday. We are so excited about this. Y'all get signed up. Go to savingdinner.com/house. And it tells you to sign up right there on the main page. But scroll down and read what we're doing. Just scroll down. People forget to scroll down. Scroll down and look at the whole page. It is amazing, the things that the swag bag we're giving away. I don't know when that's going to be sent out, but it will be. I mean, I'd sign up just for the swag bag, but you'd miss me and Leanne. That's what you'd miss. I've got spiders trying to crawl on me. Don't mess with your chest starting to hurt. Don't mess with that at all. If you start feeling like there's an elephant sitting on your chest, you need to go to the ER or call 911 or have somebody drive you. Don't mess with it. I hear the crows off in the distance. They make the rounds every afternoon. I watched them fight with squirrels the other day. 2 crows and 3 squirrels. And I think the crows won. There's my kitty. Penrod's here. He's got to check everything out. We've had quite a bit of rain here lately. Margaret signed up. Anyway, let's drink up, y'all. I've got hot tea today. And I don't have my watch on, so I don't know what time it is. Penrod is a cute name because he's a cute kitty. Yeah, he's named after a book character. A little boy who was precocious. Robert read me the book. Penrod, and then there was Penrod and Sam. The book is an old book, and I think you can probably get it on Kindle for free. You can probably get it on Kindle for free by Booth Tarkington. He was a prolific writer in around the turn of the 1900s. We're excited about the conference too. We really are. We just can't quit talking about it. We want to do it tomorrow, but we can't because we've set a date and time. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it soon. Next Saturday. It's 6 days away, y'all. 6 days away. Uh-oh, Penrod is hunting. He's going for a bullfrog. If I start screaming, y'all, it's because he's caught one of my bullfrogs. Don't want him to catch a bullfrog. We've had other cats that have done that, have gone fishing, brought fish in the house, and we've tried to rescue them. We hadn't had any fish in many years because the cat is not to be trusted. So this conference is virtual. Yes, because we've got a virus going on, and our governor has not opened up the state yet for these things. So you're going to love it. This conference is going to be good. You're going to have our... we're getting some blooms on the rhododendron. Yay. Sorry about that, duck. Penrod has to get a drink of water. So I want y'all all that are coming to the conference. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to start your little launch pad of what the things you're going to need for the conference. You need a notebook. I would get a 3-ring binder and put some paper in it. And you're going to take notes because we're going to give you a lot of information. Now, the beauty of all this is you're going to be able to replay our show as much as you want to. As much as you want to. You got it? Now, but you want to take notes and you're going to need a pen, a pencil, and a highlighter. Got that? Leanne suggests having some gold stars. Having some gold stars. You want to put some stars by things, but you could draw stars too, or some smiley faces. Important things that you want to remember. Get you a cup. And if you have one of our water bottles, fill it up with hot water or tea to start your day, or coffee, just so you don't have to walk away from our presentation. Then you need a pitcher of water. Yeah, we're going to drink some water. We're going to take bathroom breaks because we're going to need them. Because we're going to be drinking our own water. We have to stay hydrated while we're doing this. There's Alyssa. She came to see me last week. Uh-oh, I hear something big walking in the woods. I bet it's a deer. If it's a deer, oh my. I'll flip the camera around so you can see. Gold stars, yep. So get your cup. We're going to deal with our hydration station. What are you going to have for breakfast? Get that. Think about that. I've got to get my iPad out and my stand so I can take it with me. I'm going to be taking this stand with me. So I can put my iPad on this stand. And I've got my music that I'm taking with me. I wanted to try it out. It's all going to be good. I am so excited. That's not wind chimes. That's the neighbors are doing something. Sometimes you just need to drink your tea. And everything's right with the world, you know? I'm gonna have peppers popping out. There's a little pepper. I have a little pepper on my plant. How cool is that? Little bell pepper. It might be a jalapeno. I don't know. But today is the first full day of summer. Yesterday was the longest day of the year, or maybe today is. But it didn't get dark till after 9 o'clock last night. How wonderful is that? where I live. So y'all go get signed up for our conference. We want to see a lot of people. We want to see you. We want to help you. Somebody told me the other day that this COVID-19, how they've named this coronavirus, is named because we all gained 19 pounds. Isn't that funny? We all gained 19 pounds. It's going to be good. You don't want to miss it. If you haven't watched Leanne's show today, go watch it. If you missed church this morning, you can have church right there. Yep, she was on her Bible. She was Bible banging this morning. Or at 1 o'clock. And if you watch Leanne and I every day, you've probably seen and heard a lot that we're going to talk about, but we're putting it all in one place. When I wrote my first book, Sync Reflections, my sister Patty pushed me hard to write this book. And she said, people want it all in one spot. They want to be able to get it all in one spot. Well, this is what we're doing with this conference. We're putting it right in one spot. We're going to talk about what we've been through, how we're going to survive the next phase of everything, because it's all in phases when it comes to when it comes to our governors and things. They got us all on these phase 1, 2s, and 3s. You know, we're going to teach you how to survive the next stuff that's coming our way. We may not be able to fix that stuff, but we can fix how we react to it. And those of you who have been following me since January, you know I've been talking about this. You got your pantry stocked. You were ready. You were ready. And none of us really knew that there was going to be an all-out shortage on toilet paper, hand sanitizer, soap, and what was the fourth? Paper towels and stuff. I've known some people that that lost during the pandemic. But those of us who have little food addictions, it was our time to, hey, the world's coming to an end. We might as well eat and be happy. That's what we lied to ourselves and said. So Saturday is going to be so much fun, and I can't wait for you to be there. So get signed up, savingdinner.com. We're running it all through Leanne's website because she's already set up for this. And my geek was on vacation last week. Yep. So drink your tea, take some deep breaths. And Leanne and I are getting our schedule done up. Oh, that's a great book, Where the Crawdads Sing. I read that last summer. I love that book. I love that book. And if you hadn't listened to Scott Adams' show yesterday, listen to Scott Adams' show from yesterday on Periscope or on YouTube. Because he has said that some amazing stuff about the words we say and how we can abuse our children with those words. And I've been telling you that for a long time, but we abuse ourselves with those words. We tell ourselves that we can't do something. I can't do that. My granny said, can't never could do anything. And if you don't think you can, you won't. So we got to watch what we say to ourselves. We got to watch how we say it. We got to be kind to ourselves so that we can take the next step to where we want to be in life. You know, maybe it's just being a great mother and taking care of your family. But maybe you have a purpose deep down inside and you've pushed it away. You've pushed it away and you don't even know what it is anymore because you put it on the back burner and you can't even remember what you wanted your purpose to be. So now's the time. Now's the time to take control. And it starts Saturday. You know, the ugly words we say to ourselves they strangle us. But where did we hear those words? Where did we hear those words? They came out of somebody's mouth once upon a time. And once you recognize that you didn't put those words in your head, that somebody else did, you can stop them. And you can stop them fast and hard. You can flip that switch. That's another thing I got to put on my launch pad is my switch. Yep, and my feather duster. Yep, I'm gonna do some absolving of a lot of guilt. So everybody, we can do this. We can. Let's talk about supplements for a minute. I have been arguing with Ben this morning. I mean, he's got chemo brain. He can't remember anything. And a lot of it is not just the chemo that he's taken, but it's also that he's taking an acid reduction product. It's called Protonics. And that keeps us from absorbing some amazing B vitamins that our food has in it. You can't absorb it. A lot of people who are diagnosed with dementia, you know what it is? It's their B vitamins are out of whack. Their B vitamins. So yesterday he had to go to the drugstore bright and early yesterday morning. And I said, pick up a bottle of B12. Sublingual that can go on your tongue. Well, Amaral, I can't put anything under my tongue. I'll just gag. Now, you got to know, this is funny. This is funny. And I don't take any crap off of Ben. I mean, Ben is a recovering drug addict. And since he was 14 years old, recovering drug addict. And I said, Benjamin Sherrill, if you can snort cocaine, you can put a sublingual B under your tongue. Aunt Marla, he said. I said, you know I'm right. Yes, ma'am. So I stayed on the phone with him because they're cherry flavored and they're little and they're cherry flavored. I said, put it under your tongue. You only have to hold it under there 30 seconds. And he put it under his tongue. He said, that's not bad. I thought I was going to gag. See, he thought he was going to gag. When we think we can't do something, we won't. So there you have it. There you have it. We have to set our sights higher than just what we don't think we can do. We have to change our attitude. We have to build ourselves up. This is what flying is all about. Loving yourself. Because Leanne and I are going to love you. We're going to love you up. We're going to give you the tools that you need. But you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can't. They got to want to drink for themselves. And if you don't want to drink, I can't make you do it. I can't make you take your supplements. And we have the most amazing Core 4 supplements. I mean, if you took nothing else but these Core 4 supplements, you'd start feeling better and drinking your water. I think Ben took Zantac for the most of his adult life for acid reflux. And because he did that, I think that's what gave him cancer. And he was filling out paperwork for a class action lawsuit because they've taken this stuff off the market. Zantac, I think it is, Zantac. But it's Resinidine or something. Yep. So let's drink to our health. Get your supplements ordered. They're in our website. They're on Leanne's website. We've got Core 4 supplements. Get them ordered. And here's the difference. Here's the difference. We not only give you great tools. I have a calendar. But you know what I do? Also do? I teach you how to use that calendar. We have great supplements. You know what else we do? We teach you how to take them. We teach you how to take them. And when to take them. And how to set up routines and systems to making sure, yeah, that's it. To making sure that you've done it. Now, I have a blood pressure pill that I have to take every night. And in the morning when I get up, my bottle is turned upside down right beside my water bottle. So the first thing I do is fill up my water bottle and flip that blood pressure bottle right side up. So I can just glance and see if I've taken it tonight. Because I take mine at night. I've got to get some extra work done up this week so that I won't be worrying about things on Saturday. I want to give you my full attention. We teach you how to use our tools. Not just assume you know how to use them. We're going to teach you how to use them. Well, everybody, it's been a great afternoon on my front porch. Thanks for the stars. Somebody said the other day I told everybody I was going to use the stars toward my red chairs for my front porch. Well, I have a story about red chairs. I have a friend that I met at the coffee shop one time. I met Robert at the same coffee shop. That coffee shop was good to me. And there was these 2 red wingback chairs, and Robert had court in Brevard that day, and this was before Fly Lady started. And I went with him. I was going to go with him to court, and because he said it was going to be interesting. And so he sat down eating his breakfast, and I sat down in this red wingback chair. And there were 2 side by side with a table between them for our coffee. And this lady named Kay Anderson sat down in the other chair, and she says, "My name's Kay." And I said, "Well, my name's Marla Kay." And she says, "Will you be my red chair friend?" And I said, "I'd be happy to be your red chair friend." And we started talking about the red chair, and she had worked at a plant company writing copy and doing graphics for a catalog down in Greenwood, South Carolina. And she was just the sweetest thing. And she lived alone, and she said, "I got to thinking, I don't really know anybody here, and I need to make friends. And, I have a cat, and if I died at home and nobody knew I was missing and didn't show up somewhere, nobody'd look for me." And she says, "I decided that every day I was going to get out of the house and go to the coffee shop and make new friends." You know how the song "Make New Friends but Keep the Old"? That's a good thing to do. And she said, and we were fast, she moved away, but we were fast friends for many years. Can you see the white kitty? Is his reflection in something that y'all can see? He's laying down in front of the door. Maybe you can see him. I can't see him. But I'd like to have some red rocking chairs on my front porch. He thinks he's pretty too. He thinks he's a dog, is what he thinks. Yeah, he thinks he is a dog. So red chair friends are just wonderful friends. You know? I just want red rocking chairs. Nancy opens her blinds so her neighbors know she's lived through the night. How good is that? That's great. There's a purpose for everything. We live, our driveway is way long. We can't see the road from the house. And they can't see our house from the road. Tea time in Tennessee. Yep. So drink up. Penrod is a flame point Siamese. We got him when he was that big. I could put him in my hand. We got two little kittens, Samantha, and they're 10 or 12 years old now. Red chair friends. That's a good idea, at telling his oncologist to give him B12 shots. That's a good idea. He hates needles though. I think it triggers something because of his addictive personality and being an IV drug user. So he hates needles. But I talked him into putting the thing under his tongue today, and it worked. I think Leanne would steal Penrod for a little bit, but she wouldn't because he has a lot of hair issues on furniture. But she has a white couch. You would never see Penrod's hair on her couch. I have a red couch, and oh my goodness, it's a mess. He is a love bug. Tulip is a puppy. And we got Molly today. Now, our Roomba didn't work one day. It just wouldn't charge, and we didn't know it wasn't charging. So yesterday, we got so much stuff, so much white cat hair and dog hair. It was awful. I'll tell Ben. We were trying to figure out, when he had his cancer surgery, it was in Nashville, and I wasn't with him because he was in prison at the time. And you're going to have to re-listen to the show to hear about the Red Chair Friends. And he was taken to Nashville because they found lots of cancer in his body, stage 4. And he's still stage 4 cancer because it moved all over, and he hasn't had a CAT scan since February. So we're waiting on his next CAT scan. But we don't know the name of his doctor at TriStar Centennial Hospital, the surgeon there. Ben thinks it started with an H, but we just don't know it. And I didn't meet him. I only got to talk to Ben one time because the head of prison system allowed him to call me to tell me where he was because we couldn't find him. We couldn't find him at all. We didn't know they had taken him, and people were calling me. They've taken Ben to the hospital. We can't find him. And then I got a hold of this person in the prison system who was so hateful. I was ready to use ugly words, y'all, but I didn't. I stopped myself from using ugly words. She said, well, ma'am, you should consider it good news if they didn't call and tell you he was dead. And I was at Leanne's house when that happened. And I couldn't believe she said that to me. I couldn't believe she said that to me. But that's been, he got out of prison November the 12th. We didn't start chemo treatments till up into January. He went through 6 treatments, and I think he's on his 9th treatment now. He's having some auxiliary treatments done, and they really seem to be working. They seem to be working. You know, people that work in the prison system, there's some good ones. I know there's some good ones. Miss Amy's a good one. But there are some that it's just a job. Just a job. Just a job. They treat people. We have to learn to treat people the way we want to be treated. How we want to be treated. And practice biting your tongue. Practice biting your tongue. Well, we've had a big earthquake in Iceland. That means there's probably going to be an eruption of a volcano. Leanne, you can't go to Iceland. She was stuck somewhere for 2 weeks one time because of a volcano in Iceland. Prison is a rough place. Yeah. So I'm just thankful Ben's out. Say a prayer for Chuck, his housemate. Chuck has a really bad cold. And I've had to really lay down the law to Ben today because he can't get a bad cold. He can't get a bad cold. He can't get coronavirus. He can't get any of this stuff. Well, ugly words wouldn't have helped the situation. I thought them, but I didn't use them. And I get points for that. This earthquake was in Iceland. She was in Ireland at the time. The volcano had a great big long name. Nobody could pronounce it. Ooh, I got a ladybug, and it's a real ladybug too. It's a real ladybug. Can y'all see it? On my finger. Uh-oh, it flew away. There it goes. But you treat people the way you want to be treated. You treat people the way you want to be treated. And when you do that, it changes everything. The Bible teaches us to love our neighbors as ourselves. We're not going to cuss our neighbors out. No, we want to get along with our neighbors. So say a little prayer for Chuck. Chuck's not feeling well. Ben has taken his temperature. I told him I was going to make him a good nursemaid, a good nurse. So he's drug out the vitamin C, and he's doubling up on his vitamin C, and he's giving Chuck some vitamin C to take. And we're just going to get him well in no time at all. Some vitamin C. Good stuff. Yeah, it's really good stuff. But Chuck didn't have any fever. As Leanne said, you can never be too kind. You just have to kill them with kindness and laughter. You have to laugh. I mean, sure, what she said was rude, but guess what? It was the truth. I was his next of kin since his mama passed away. I was his next of kin. And his daddy's his next of kin too. But they're not going to tell me anything because he's in a hospital somewhere and they don't want me to come and break him out. They weren't going to tell me squat. When I usually take about 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day too. I put it in my water. And I fill my water up 3 times a day. Yeah, but then if I feel myself getting sick, which I haven't in over a year ago April, I try to get 15,000 units in me a day. Well, I wouldn't, if you break out in hives with vitamin C, I wouldn't take it at all. Well, folks, keep all the sick people in your prayers. We're going to get through this. Let's pray that we stay strong. And see you on Saturday. Leanne takes a lot of day too. See you on Saturday. I have a theory. I'm not a scientist, but I have a theory about vitamin C. Vitamin C locks into your cells, it plugs into your cells, and it stops the virus and stuff from getting in. That's what I think. Don't know if it's true or not, but it's fun to think about. You have all these cells running around your body, and when you put good stuff in, it's going to turn the key to success. There's Liz. So everybody, y'all drink your water, drink your tea, enjoy a few minutes of peace. Yeah, it can come from China too. I love you all. Oh, God rest his soul. Mark said that the guy that had the seizure passed away. That's tough. That's real tough. Saying a prayer for his family. I love you all. See you tomorrow morning. We're gonna bless our house. We're blessing our house today. I'll start it with that song. We're gonna do it. Recover from the weekend. Y'all have a great rest of the evening. Love you all.